All right, in the meantime, President Buhari has expressed satisfaction with the conduct of the governorship and State House of Assembly elections. The president, at a farewell meeting for the outgoing United States ambassador, Beth Leonard, says Nigerians have proved to be capable of deciding their leaders. President Buhari also commended the remarkable passion towards democracy exhibited by Nigerians through the choices they made in the National Assembly, presidential, governorship, and State Houses of Assembly elections. And policy analyst Baba Yusuf joins me now for more on the 2023 state elections outcome. Good to have you join us.
Thank you for having me.
So I want to begin from this statement made by the president, where he expressed satisfaction with the conduct of the election, and that's the state elections, and then also said Nigerians have proven to be capable of deciding their leaders. I just want to get your reaction to that.
Well, I align with the position of Mr. President in this particular case, especially with regards to the conduct of the election vis-a-vis the outcomes. Of course, we have patches of violence and election voters buying that have been, that almost bedeviled the election. But by and large, when you put it on a scale, I believe, in my opinion as well, we should give this, the gubernatorial and state assembly elections, a pass mark. We believe the outcomes are looking good, or we are almost coming to the end, of the process, because we have just a couple of states results to be returned and to be announced. And so far, so good. Largely, the outcome has not, precipitated the crisis that one will say will negate the outcome as it is so far. So it's kudos to the INEC for this process. It's a job well done largely. And we look forward to correction of any, mistakes that have been done moving forward.
And there were a lot of predictions and projections as to what could happen after this particular election, whether presidential or National Assemblies, governorship and House of Assembly elections, because people were saying, look, we're going to have a crisis. It was going to be tense, especially in some states. But we have not seen that happen even after the outcome of some of these elections. What do you think actually happened? Why we seem to be having some level of calm whilst results have been declared?
While it is true that the 2023 election precipitated the highest level of polarization in the history of Nigeria, it has also reflected the level of political maturity of the electorate and indeed the citizens. It is becoming clearer that the antics of the political class, the bad ones, are not, really impacting and pushing people to violence and all that. We've heard a lot of vile rhetorics and even people calling on the citizens and electorate, to perpetrate violence. But we have seen calm, and of course, in fairness, even to the candidates, a lot of them came out to call on their supporters to remain calm and to remain resolute and law-abiding. And I think even Nigerians, we have to be credit to Nigerians, because people did not get sucked into the narratives, to follow the bandwagon and escalate issues, even where issues, have degenerated. So I really congratulate, Nigerians in this case, for not getting sucked into those vile rhetorics. We keep on hearing people planning all manner of things because of the outcome, but that has not led to the level of violence or to the level of the breakdown of law and order nationwide, as some people predicted or as some people are expecting.
But do you also see litigation following this particular election? In some states, election have been declared inconclusive. Some collation centers had to be suspended. Do you see litigation following just a lot of litigation after this particular election?
This is just a traditional, and it's normal with every electoral cycle, especially in an emerging democracy. Even in advanced democracy, you see litigations as the next steps, to announcements of results. Postponement of rescheduling or suspension of announcement of results, or even rescheduling, in some cases, the election, are all part of the political process. This is a natural play out, if you like, of the election process. And like I said earlier, it's tapering out. We are coming to the end of it. Litigation, of course, is the next step. It has already been triggered. The Labour Party presidential candidate has initiated the process. Yesterday, we've seen the petition to the tribunal, and we heard that also the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party has taken the steps. So those are the next steps as enshrined in the Constitution, as also encrusted in the Electoral Act. So people will exercise their rights, and then the process will take place so that people will have that sense, and indeed, people will have fairness, equity, and justice, and the process will play out naturally. So yeah, we expect the litigation to play out. Of course, it's time-bound within that period, so we expect that to happen.
Thank you so much for talking to us, policy analyst Baba Yusuf.